we're gonna do it anyway. We are not here to not have fun. Oh no, we had twins. He is incredibly green. He has spots all over him. You're going to see what's happening. Stop seeing what's happening. How many times have we read this newsletter? Seriously. So we learned about his boundaries. Doesn't matter because he's not going to be here much longer to worry about those. Alexander, I am so sorry to tell you this, but you don't have a ranch. You never have. Purchase an antidote. Yeah, we're just going to pretend we didn't see that. You always know when I have babies in the house because I end up zoomed out as far as I can get. Oh friends, never have I had a sim encapsulate how I'm feeling quite as much as this expression on Illyri's face right now. We are in the middle of a heat wave in Willow Creek. As you may remember, when we left off last time, we were in the middle of basically a blizzard. It has taken me so much to get us to where we stand right now. Where we left off last time, the Reaper's rewards quests were not working for me again. And you know what? Let's just turn that reshade back on. Glorious. The rewards were messing up for me again for the second or third time. And unfortunately, when I came back into the game, they were still messed up. And I tried moving forward with them, could not get them to work. Duke is currently at school. Skipping school will... No, I don't want Duke to skip school. How can I make you go to school? Why are y'all here? Okay, well, I can't fix this, but look at his adorable outfit. Yeah, you are cute. Basically, I came back, started playing, realized it was messed up, tried to fix it, failed, tried some more to fix it, failed some more, got on the EA forums, still could not find an answer, and eventually just ended up opening up a previous save state and was thankfully able to get us through week 3. So I fished some. I think I eventually got an angelfish. Dear Lord, please still be in my inventory. Yes, it is. So we can move on with our lives. However, I have zero faith that this is going to last. Looking at the calendar, today is Tuesday, and on Friday it is, I think that's Harry's birthday, and on Saturday it is Ella's birthday. So these two need to get moving on what they need to do to age up. What do you need to do, bud? You need to work on your thinking and potty skill. Well, that's easy enough, isn't it? And Ellie's grades are up, so she's a D student. Duke, where are your grades at? They better be decent. Okay, you are a B student as well. As I'm recording this, it's the week that the new expansion, Life and Death, is coming out. And quite frankly, when it comes out, I'm gonna want to play with it and not be playing with this buggy nightmare mess. So what I want to do is try to get through them as quickly as possible. Today, as I'm looking at it, I have week 4 and 5 to do, and then tomorrow week 6 is going to open. So I'm literally just going to try to zoom through this, do what I need to for both of the other challenges that I'm trying to work on. Yes, I don't know if you've realized that, but I am currently working on 3 challenges if you count the Reaper rewards. We did kind of lose a day. I started trying to fix it early morning hours of Tuesday probably, and ended up fast forwarding a lot and wasn't really paying attention to much except for trying to get the newsletter to show up. So I haven't been paying much attention to what's been going on in this house today. You will also notice with the waviness in the background, there is currently a heat wave going on. And yes, we are smack dab in the middle of winter. And that's because I had to turn on a heat wave or else I wouldn't have been able to fish in the specific place in Willow Creek that it wanted me to fish. Incredibly irritating that I just happened to be playing in the wrong season. But that's why there's a heat wave going on right now, because I definitely didn't cheat it to make my life easier. Okay, where are you with your achievements, Harry? You need some firsts and you need gross motor. And one of the best firsts to get is a bubble bath. Looks like our dear Alexander has been promoted. Wow, first time a dad has stayed around long enough for that to happen. We also haven't married him yet. I think it's going to be another classic kitchen wedding. To be honest, Illyri may never get an actual wedding. You know, I'm noticing these two are down here talking and not screaming at each other, both in relatively decent moods, which I do love to see. Maybe y'all are growing out of your phases. That would be great if y'all could manage that. Oh my goodness. This axolotl is, are they supposed to look like that? And honestly, I am so surprised we have not had this baby yet. I was really kind of horrified at the thought that we were going to be in labor while we were frantically fishing in Willow Creek. It's got to be happening soon, though. You might remember that Ruben purchased a life insurance policy that we were the beneficiaries of. Unfortunately, I did have to remove that mod from my game because of the update, so we're not going to be getting that, unfortunately. But I figured it made sense considering we immediately left town, so it's not like they'd be able to find us anyway. And, you know, I think we'll be fine. I have mentioned before, I'm trying to save up money for the next generation so that they just never have to work, because that would be incredibly convenient for them. Oh, I do love it when Billy comes in here and starts playing the pipe organ. So gothic and perfect for this house. Leighton has aged up to an adult. Oh no. We are still very firmly in our young adulthood. We've been stuck at 21 days for a while. And once we eat, I'm going to have her go to sleep so that we can get up in the morning to get started on our goals over here. Although we do need to fulfill an aspirational goal and want to express devotion to Alex over here. So Alex, if you could get up and let us do that, I would be so grateful. Oh, I don't have the mod that lets me type in what I'm looking for in the social wheel for it to find it for me. Ugh, man, I really would not play this game if I could not have mods at all. They really are carrying EA at this point. Oh, I guess it didn't mean a want. It meant an actual aspirational goal. Ew. I have been kind of off and on working on this one, the Romantic Explorer aspiration from Lovestruck. And we just need to share food 2 times. How does one get that shareable food? Is it on the phone? Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's get some candied figs maybe and share them with Alex. I don't know why her hygiene is going up right now. I'm not sure what about eating candied figs with her fiance on a couch is making her cleaner. Oh my goodness, the nighttime habits of this household are wild. Duke went to bed too early, so he's now wide awake and I have him doing his extra credit. Alex just got up because he was thinking about his father, and the toddler and the infant are absolutely wide awake. Oh, and we finally gone into labor. Wonderful. Well, I guess we have gone to the hospital for all of the others. We may as well go for this one as well. And I see it is our usual doctor. I'm going to be so sad if we ever show up and he's not here. In fact, how old are you, Asa? You are almost halfway through your adulthood, so you might make it through all of our kids. Oh, look at this. He wants to elope immediately with Illyri. Alex, I think you're going to be waiting out here for a while if you're waiting to do that. We can definitely do that once you go home. For now, you need to come in here and watch your baby being born. And it is a girl. And this is actually perfect. I was kind of running short on female name ideas, and there was a comment on the last video with some name suggestions, which I deeply appreciate. So thank you, because I don't listen to a lot of international jazz musicians, and they suggested Charmaine as a name, which I love. That's a beautiful name. Absolutely going to be using it. Oh no, we had twins. Oh, I wasn't planning on having twins with this generation. Oh dear, that has upset my apple cart a bit. Well, you know what? Let's make it a matching pair. Another name that was suggested was Colby, which I also really like. And I like the idea of both of them having C names, but they are also a Filipino jazz singer. So I'm excited to listen to some of their music and also borrow their names for this challenge. Editing Max popping in here to add something. I got really distracted by the fact that we were having twins, and I was so surprised by that I forgot to mention, if anyone else has name suggestions, please share them in the comments. I have one more name for a boy, but I really don't have any more names after that. I'd particularly be interested in any other jazz musician names, since that is the theme of this generation. So please help me out, leave names below. Thank you, bye. So there we go. We've got Charmaine and Colby, who I think unfortunately have filled our household up. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh dear. We need some extra room in the household, unfortunately, and I really did not have time to do this today, but it looks like your untimely demise is about to happen. Oh my gosh, worst place to put that bassinet ever. On top of a pile of books and papers. I'll move you in here, right beside the plants. Yeah, there you go. That's going to be absolutely wonderful to deal with at the same time as we're trying to do all of this other stuff. Great, love this. We need to flirt or socialize with the Grim Reaper. All right, well, we can summon him over here using the Grimophone. Okay, great. We socialize with Grim, so I think we can come over here and get the mail now. Duke, what are you doing? You're going to see what's happening? Stop seeing what's happening. Okay, we got the mail, so we have the new newsletter. Let's read that and see what else we need to do. This week, the death flower should be just within reach. While you're waiting for it to grow, make sure you continue working on your cooking and gourmet cooking skills. So we need to cook a recipe while level 7 or higher, and we are level 9. Oh, we're actually about to max that. Exciting, because that is actually a goal for the Black Widow challenge. And there it is. We've got level 10 cooking. So next time when I have a little bit more time, I might update my little graphic so we can see how many points we're at so far, but that is exciting. And we need to cook again. Wow, this challenge really keeps your fridge full, I will tell you that. Okay, we need to talk to 3 plants. Can do. We've got quite a few to talk to up here. So we talk to the plants. Now we need to research ambrosia on our phone. Haven't we done this already? Flower is the Grim Reaper's favorite flower. If you offer it when a sim is dying, the Grim Reaper will allow the dying sim to continue living. Not that we would ever want to do that. It can be grown by grafting a pomegranate to an orchid. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've gotten any pomegranates or orchids yet. Maybe I should fertilize these guys with just some random stuff I have. I don't know if that helps or not, honestly. And since that's all we have left, let's just go to sleep for a little while, I guess. Oh my goodness, there is so much crying going on in this house right now. Did we get any satisfaction points from earlier? Yes, y'all know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get a moodlet solver because, dear Lord, we need it. You always know when I have babies in the house because I end up zoomed out as far as I can get while still being able to click on objects. Oh boy. Oh, Harry got the roll over milestone, so that means he's good on gross motor. All you need to do is some fine motor, and then we need to figure out another first. I really have not been having infants get blowouts recently, which is a dang shame because that was such an easy first to get. Well, the kids came home and nothing changed with their grades, unfortunately. Duke is still at a B and Billy has a D still. Y'all are taking forever to get your grades up. I need y'all out of this house. Oh no. Okay, so when the dads live with us, I don't ask them to take care of any of the kids, but if they autonomously do things, I just let them. And bless Alex, he was in here trying to take care of the babies because we're in here attempting potty training and just completely passed out on the floor. Oh, Alex, I'm gonna miss you. And I guess while we're waiting for this stupid death flower, we can keep things moving along. Who came in here and messed up this dollhouse? All right, so Ella got potty level 3. That means Ella can age up. The only thing that Harry needs is one more first. Oh, well, look at who is in the kitchen. These two. All right, y'all, we need to elope because if we don't do it now, I'm going to completely forget that we even need to. We are going to tie the knot right here, right now with Alex Scott. I think he's literally going to pass out during the ceremony. How many times have we got married in our pajamas in a kitchen at this point? We're going to be going on a honeymoon after this wedding. So tomorrow, while we're still waiting for these flowers to appear, these death flowers, I tried planting a couple more and grafting a few more, so hopefully, oh, I missed it. Anyway, in much more important matters, I ended up grafting a few more of these plants, so hopefully we have a better chance of getting an orchid. So we've officially married Alexander, and tomorrow we will take our little honeymoon. So Alexander, you just go ahead and get as much sleep as you need to tonight. Time just flies. It's Charmaine and Colby's birthdays. Colby is going to be sensitive, and thank God Charmaine is going to be calm. So we've got some more stuff up here, but it does not look like we have a pomegranate yet. Oh my gosh, this is driving me insane. How long is this supposed to take? All right, I'll let Illyri sleep a bit. So I'm going to get her to come down here and make a cake. Oh, sorry, cook a cake. And we are going to age up Ella, which will give us one more child in the house. So she got her bonus skill, and she's going to be a goofball child of the ocean that's lactose intolerant. And her aspiration literally doesn't matter. It's this one. Who cares? I love her hair with the little flowers in it. That is so cute. You also need fun. What do you like to do? Oh, right. I don't think I have that mod installed. Ugh, this game without my mods is not a game at all. And then as soon as Illyri finishes eating this, We're gonna go on a little mini vacation. Ooh, I don't want to take Duke and Billy out of school. Let's just take the kids that aren't in school right now. And we're going out to Selva Dorada. Oh, the absolute horror show that this is down here. There are some cool lots out here that I would love to explore, but unfortunately I do not have time today. So yeah, we'll just stay there for one day. And of course it's raining, but oh look, Alex changed into the outfit I gave him for this occasion. So last time he was really wanting to go on a vacation, and honestly he keeps getting these moodlets about having the new babies in the house and really not vibing with it very much. He even wants to make an enemy right now. So instead, we're going to channel all of that aggression into a lovely, rainy jungle trip. Oh, this is going to be awful. And all of the infants have the first vacation milestone now, which is fabulous. So we can age up Harry. Oh, I should have brought that cake with us. Dang it. Well, I guess I can buy one instead. All right. Oh, great. You got a machete. That's wonderful, Alex, because that was going to be the only thing I was going to let you buy. What I need you to do is come over here and clear yourself a path with that machete. You can make an enemy of the vines. Meanwhile, I'm going to be handling the absolute chaos it is to have this many toddlers in one house. You know what? Instead of feeding that infant, can you just put some birthday candles on this so that we can at least have one be a toddler? All right, so help Harry blow out his candles for all our sakes. Alex, how you doing over here? Okay, you are making way. Good job, good job. And Harry is a toddler. He is going to be an angelic, silly toddler. Oh my gosh, I love you, Harry. Alexander hears a growl and slowly turns to see a jaguar patrolling through the jungle with something shiny in its jaws. The cat hasn't spotted Alexander yet. Should he stop moving and wait for it to leave or try to scare it? You know what? We are out here not to make friends. Let's jump scare the tiger. Alexander attempts to jump and grab a branch way above his head, but totally misses. He clumsily falls into a thorny bush. The jaguar is scared off by the loud crash, but Alexander is left with a bunch of scratches. Let's cook something. I wish I knew which foods were the Salvadoran foods, and I would pick one of those, but I don't know. Oh dang, I wish you could sort by that. Ooh, pambazo sounds amazing. Yeah, let's make a family size of that so that we don't starve. Ella, still vibing? Still vibing. Amazing. Harry, how are you doing? You are about to eat cake and go absolutely wild. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Oh my gosh, there's so much screaming. Alexander, what are you doing? You're incredibly uncomfortable. You were scratched by thorns and they're still sticking in your side, and you're also uncomfortably wet. Yeah, that'll happen when it's raining in the jungle. Why don't you just go chop that path with a machete, because on the other side of that is greatness. Oh, and Duke is an A student. Heck yes. And Billy is a C student. Join vacation and then bring them both here. They just caught a later flight out to the jungle. Okay, you're both hungry, so grab something to eat. Oh my gosh, the micromanaging is intense right now. Oh, Kelly was telling Ella happy birthday. I assume that's his child. Honestly, I've kind of lost count at this point. How are we doing out here, Alex? Still chopping away, but you're almost done. Still not feeling super great, but you are feeling the falls. Oh no, Harry just got real angry because he's having a sugar crush. Yeah, saw that one coming. An abandoned campsite. Alexander is blazing a trail through the thick jungle when he stumbles upon a campsite. It's a pretty remote location and he doesn't see anyone nearby, but he's not sure if it's actually been abandoned. Should Alexander take a look around? This also requires fitness skill to have better results. Listen, we're gonna do it anyway. We are not here to not have fun. A wild chase. Alexander tries to stealthily look around the campsite, but accidentally trips over a log and lands with a giant crash. A wide-eyed Sim emerges from the jungle and chases Alexander deeper into the jungle. He eventually loses his pursuer, but is left shaken up. Yeah, I bet. That's creepy as hell. There's a lot of crying going on in that house. So I'm going to come out here with you for a second, Alexander. Where do I want you to go? I think, yeah, it's this one. Come down here and we just have one more path that you need to clear before you have made it to the inner sanctum. Carnivorous vine. pines. He's having an enjoyable hike when he hears a sim screaming. Oh, I wonder if it's the one that we just trashed the campsite of. He sprints in the direction of it and he finds a sim that's being eaten by a carnivorous plant. What should he do? Oh, we actually have spider repellent. Yeah, sure, do that. Desperately trying to figure out any way to save the other sim, he pulls out the spider repellent and it pays off because the plant slithers away. And the other sim gives us a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to give up micromanaging the household for a second. Hopefully the place is still standing when we get back. Beautiful. Oh, Gideon is an adult now too. Oh, all of Madeline's children are becoming adults. That's sad. Okay, so here's the temple we've got. You know, I have a lot of expansion packs and there's a lot of things I haven't done in The Sims. Let me tell you, I have spent a lot of time in these temples. Ooh, and this is the swimming one. Nice. So why don't you go down to the bottom, Alexander? See what you find. I think this is the coolest entrance since you have to swim through this whole maze to get to it. Oh, and he's building up his fitness skill as he does this. Good for you, Alexander. Apparently you need it. Wow, yay, look at this. You know, while we're here, we may as well excavate some things. Got some bone dust, not the best. Why don't you, look at this thing? Yeah, interesting, huh? Let's see, you figured out that some of the triggers won't work. Oh, wow, you actually figured out a lot, didn't you? Oh, interesting. Look at this door. Wow, I wonder if you can just walk through it. Oh goodness. Yeah, it appears as though perhaps you can't. Ah, this gas is poisonous. Probably shouldn't have walked into it. Alexander should try checking out some of those strange temple mechanisms. As he checked on the gas, he had a vision of death on an ancient relic. And now we're feeling icky. Something isn't right. This icky feeling could either go away on its own or get worse. Only time will tell. Maybe acquiring an antidote would be safest. Probably. But we're definitely not going to do it. And we're also definitely going to go in there 2 times just to be sure. Well, Alexander tried to hold his breath as he passed through the deadly gas, but it wasn't effective and he was poisoned. You know, I bet you feel so bad that you need to head back to the vacation house, right? Yeah, you don't look great. You look happy, but you also look not wonderful, I gotta say. Oh, and he got attacked by spiders on the way back. Too bad we don't have that spider repellent anymore. It is 10 p.m. and honestly, we need to be home by 5 o'clock so that we're there in time for any flowers that bloom to be ready because we're still waiting on the stupid death flower. So I think we just need to end the vacation early since you're already covered in green anyway. And you can convalesce at home. Oh my gosh, Ella, I forgot. You need a bed, don't you? Oh, I am so sorry. Let's get you a bed in the kids' room. There we go. You can wake up and go to sleep in an actual bed. Oh, I feel so bad. Wow, and somehow Illyri's needs are great. So I guess we can just stay up and work on some stuff with the kiddos. Well, I am back and it looks like we are also back into blizzard weather after I switched just to a summer heat wave there for a second for the REAPER quests. Also, we have a tree growing outside of our tower, so just ignore that. It has been a couple of days since I've played, and you might notice a few things have changed. First of all, I have gone ahead and given us our new look. We are now basically a pastel princess. You might recall that a certain someone likes light lavender hair. This warm toned lighting is not doing her any favors, but she is super cute. Unfortunately, it did take me long enough to get back into the game that the new expansion has come out by this point. So Alexander, I think you're going to be the first death that we see with the new way that funerals and deaths are handled. And honestly, I don't even really know what we're doing. I should probably pause because we're not pregnant right now, and oh my gosh, we've lost several days. Okay, really what we're waiting on right now is for dear Alexander here to pass on, so he still is feeling icky from the poison gate. So in case you've never played with Jungle Adventure and gotten poisoned by one of the gates, states there is a chance that he will get a deadly disease when this moodlet goes away, and there is a chance that he will be just fine. We are obviously hoping for one of those outcomes over the other, so we're just kind of in a waiting game right now. We're also in a waiting game for this stupid death flower. And I'll be honest with you, my patience is kind of running out, especially considering how buggy gardening is in The Sims 4. So we might just be artificially speeding that up if we don't have one once the clock hits 5 o'clock this morning and all of the flowers respawn. And I have zero clue where we left off with the kids. I believe that everyone had aged up. Oh, I did give Ella her new look. Not that you're really going to be able to see it since she's asleep, but there she is as a child. And I threw some custom content on Harry, who has a fascinating look. He has very strong cheekbones for a toddler, I gotta say. We've got 4 hours left on this poison moodlet. Alexander, I really need you to be poisoned, because after that, I think it takes at least another 12 or 24 hours for them to succumb to the poison. And while I'm here, let's look at what I can claim in the Reaper's Rewards tab. Let's see, we can get a batfish. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. We got this metallic freezer bony, which looks exactly like the regular one. We have a new tattoo. Always love new tattoos in the game. An inspired potion, and we can buy portrait of Lady Mimsy Alcorn Shallot. Some people say they've seen the painting move, but that's probably just an urban legend, right? Oh, interesting. Is this another ghost that we can summon? Kind of like Guidry, whatever his name was. All right, it is 5 o'clock. How are we doing up here? Okay, it looks like everything has populated. It also looks like I still do not have what I want. I will double check. We'll harvest everything and see, but if it's not up here, we might just have to do a little bit of movie magic, because what I'm looking for right now is a pomegranate and an orchid, and I've done what I need to do to get those. Yeah, looking over our inventory, it does not look like we have what we need. All right, so I have downloaded the SimSim store app. Now I am hopeful that I will be able to purchase what I need from here. There is a death flower on here, so we are going to just buy one of those. And wow, congratulations to me. We've finally finished that task. That was just getting on my nerves. So one ingredient remains. You're gonna make me purchase it again, but I've already done that. In here somewhere, I already have it. Oh, right. Now we have all of this stuff on the achievements page with the new life and death expansion. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get to check this out in this particular playthrough, but it is interesting to see it there. All right, we need to complete a want. We want to watch the sky or be friendly with Duke. Duke, where are you? We need to be friendly with you. You know what? Let's give him the woohoo talk. I'm sure he'll appreciate that while he's trying to do his homework. Lovely. Oh, hey, Alex, how are you feeling? You have 13 minutes until you are no longer feeling icky, and we will find out if you are indeed sick. Oh, look. That is an intense icon for this. Alexander wasn't able to fight off the poisoning and has now progressed and gotten worse. Oh no. Might want to do something about that soon. Okay, but like how soon? 3 days. Alexander, you are killing me. You're taking way too long. Oh, geez. How much is the potion of youth? This is what I get for procrastinating, doing things before I actually needed to. Oh, 1,500. I have a little over 500 right now. So that means we just need to work on some more stuff, like discussing our romantic boundaries. Alexander, you're not even supposed to be in here interacting with the kids anyway. Oh, you have work today? You know what? You should probably take PTO because you're not feeling well. And also so we can do some romantic things with you to get more satisfaction points. So we learned about his boundaries. Doesn't matter because he's not going to be here much longer to worry about those. And now we just need to embrace Alexander 3 times in a row. Okay, so we've embraced him 3 times, which almost got us to our goal. We need to do so much for this one. All right, what about this one? Yeah, we still need to do a lot for that too. Wants. We want to listen to focused music and watch the sky with someone. one. Well, I'm not sure how much of the sky we're gonna see in this weather, but we can certainly try. Oh, they were off to woohoo. No, y'all are not doing that. I don't care if you kind of can't get pregnant right now. He is incredibly green. He has spots all over him. You are not woohooing with him right now. These kids are entirely too happy right now, and it's because I need to give them back their traits that they had before the life and death patch completely broke everything. Okay, I just got out of Cass because I was giving these two with their flying homework their traits back, and guess who is instantly enraged? Wonderful. Everything is back to how it used to be. But someone had mentioned in the comments maybe getting them a journal, which, like, honestly kind of surprised I did not think of. All of Madeline's kids had emotional support journals, so let's definitely get our angry teen Duke one. And after you eat and play the piano, you can scribble furiously in your journal. How about that? And Billy, why don't you just go ahead and come down here to your beautiful pipe organ, and oh, we can make an heirloom. So that's a new thing you can do with the life and death pack. So we'll have to play with that, but for now, let's just practice. So I told these two to go outside to, be careful how close you're getting to him, girl. I told them both to go outside to sit on a bench to look at the sky, and they decided instead to come into the foyer and look at the sky in here. Not sure how they're managing that, considering this is like a 4-story house, but isn't she so cute? I love this look. Just a cute little pastel princess. You can also make your homework an heirloom. Trying to think of a situation where that would make sense to do. Oh my goodness. This is so annoying. So in order to age up Duke, he has to have an A and at least one character value in green. And before I reinstalled all of my mods, he was about halfway to responsibility. And now it looks like everything's reset. So I guess I'll need to start working on that again. So I was just moving the charged jewelry into my inventory so that I could have her put it on. Oh, I can make these heirlooms too. Now that makes sense. But when I moved it, it actually marked as complete the task to buy the Potion of Youth. I guess it just noticed I had it in my inventory at that point. Love that for me. I do, however, need to read another Ambrosia newsletter. How many times have we read this newsletter? Seriously. So we just unlocked a shirt that looks vaguely Western, but is kind of cute because it has the little freezer bunnies on it. Oh, and I guess we got whatever this is, a spectral spritzer, which will give Sims a taste of the afterlife after one ghastly gulp. Oh, I guess it turns you into a ghost. Oh, that is so annoying that it reset his character value progress. I may just have him writing in his journal all weekend because I think that builds up maybe emotional control. Well, he's negative on emotional control right now, so maybe not that one. What is this? Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me. Why? Let's just say it's better for the both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere and quick, and I heard through the grapevine that you are a good, upstanding Sim. So you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. You should write up a will. I did mine on the computer, and you can call an inheritance lawyer to help you write one too. Okay, do we have to do this? Like, if I chose not to make a will, is his money going to go to someone else? Surely not. But we're definitely going to say yes. And we got 4,000 simoleons. Okay. Well, both of my angry children are down here writing in their journals, so it does appear to be having a good effect on them. Let's see, how is that working on our emotional control? Not a ton, honestly. Looking down at Alexander, he is down to 2 days with this poison. I really wish you would hurry up and succumb to it, dude, instead of just walking around the house with your green spores. He does want to play the piano, so I think I'm going to let him come down here and do that, just to give him some joy in his last days. And Charmaine just got a milestone on her own, completely on her own, because wow, I am completely ignoring the infants right now. So we're cooking a recipe while we're level 10, and then we need to cook a gourmet cooking recipe while level 7 of gourmet cooking, I assume. Oh wow, I am nowhere near honor that. Finally, one of the infants got the blowout milestone. This is like the first infant in the last 5 or so that got that. Trying to keep up with these kids while also at the same time trying to gain these skills is difficult to say the least. But I think Colby will at least have his 3 firsts after this. Oh, I just come back over here to check and we are at 72%. Oh, great. So we must have just leveled up. This is the moment of truth. It's time to cook the ambrosia. So let's get this last reward for this week, whatever it is. Oh, sleep replacement. Well, you know, there is no time like the present. So why don't you just stay awake instead and we'll take it when you're really far down on your energy. And come in here and potty train Harry. Alex, how you doing? You've still got 2 days left to be poisoned. And he's also missing his ranch because his ranch needs him. Alexander, I am so sorry to tell you this, but you don't have a ranch. You never have. While we have a second, why don't we look over here on the computer and see if we can find that will writing thing. Oh, purchase an antidote. Yeah, we're just going to pretend we didn't see that. I'm not seeing anything about writing a will. Not seeing it as an option in the phone either, so not sure what to do with that. All right, so we need to host a social event and visit a bar on Ghost Night, which is on a Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have to wait a few days for that, I guess. And the last Ambrosia Society newsletter is to cook ambrosia. Oh dang, the camera was pulled over to Alexander and I thought it was because maybe he was dying early. No, it was not. He was just having a self-discovery that he is a neat sim. So happy for you, Alexander. And now Illyri's thinking that she wants to move. Yeah, I have no doubt, girl. Same. Unfortunately, we're still waiting on your current husband to die. And Madeline came over. Yeah, invite her to join in the marathon gourmet cooking session we're doing to try to get up to level 10 of gourmet cooking. We are level 8 right now. So good to see you, Madeline. You're still looking so cute. And we are finally down to 1 day of being poisoned. So we've got 24 hours. We'll be able to do a countdown hour by hour, which is incredibly exciting. Oh my gosh, Madeline, I kind of forgot you were evil. Don't ever stop being yourself, Madeline. Oh, so close, 96%. All right, I think this last thing will get us there. Oh, both the infants are crying. Jeez Louise. We are at 99%. Finally, we have maxed gourmet cooking. All right, I think this is actually where I'm going to pause it. Things are kicking off with the infants upstairs. We are close to being ready to age them up. Really, all they need at this point is gross motor. Although Charmaine does need 1 more first, which we can handle really quickly. Harry is a hot mess. We're still working on him. And then the kids just need to keep working on their grades, which they won't be able to do until they go back into school. Duke is an A student. We just have to get back what we lost in our character values. We should get that Monday when he goes to school. But regardless, we won't be able to finish this quest until at least Wednesday. And it is Saturday right now, so feeding them ambrosia is optional. How would you feed a ghost ambrosia that isn't in your household? No idea. But next time, Alexander will also be on his last leg. We are 22 hours away from that. So you know what? He'll actually have passed on before Wednesday when we can finish this quest. So maybe he'll be a ghost in the ghost bar. Although we're not bringing you back. We're not bringing anybody back. In fact, maybe we'll just eat this ambrosia ourselves because none of our husbands are coming back into the land of the living. Absolutely not.